recording.
What?
We're recording.
I'm reading.
So am I, but we're actually recording.
Oh. Hi folks, welcome to Pop Pop Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Heidi.
And we are here to react to a trailer for you. This is a trailer for a movie I haven't heard anything about, don't know anything about. Surprise, surprise. Once again, we're clueless. But we're going to watch this trailer together and check it out. The only thing I know about it is that it stars Steve Carell, which is usually a good sign. So we will check that out. The film is called Welcome to Marwen, and we are going to watch the official trailer with you now. The link, sans the description, will be below in the description. And we will check that out and let you know what we think, and then you can hop into the comments and let us know what you think. As always, if you like the video, click that thumbs up, and if you do that now, even better. All right, here we go.
Hey, looking good.
What is all of this?
The world-famous Marwen, Mark's art installation.
So that's the guy.
Yeah, it's right up there.
Some Nazi thugs jumped him. It's a miracle he survived.
I was a hell of a good artist, and now I can barely write my name. So my dolls have to tell a story.
At your service, mademoiselle.
I just moved in across the street. I love all the details. Who are they?
They are Nazis torturing Hoagie
Why?
because he's different. The women of Marwen protect me.
You are safe.
The toast, just for you.
Are all of the dolls people you know?
Yeah, everyone has a place here in Marwen.
I just moved in across the street.
So are you gonna go to the sentencing?
You're a suffering human being. I want these guys to get more than just a slap on the wrist.
It's important that you're there to look your assailant straight in the eye.
I'm not really sure how to do this.
When are you gonna man up and put an end to this crap?
What are you talking about? We're one and the same, pal. If I can be a hero, so can you.
Maybe the dolls should stay in the car.
I never go anywhere without my backup. Hurts like hell.
Gotta embrace that pain. It's the only way Mark's gonna heal. I got your back, Hoagie.
Bottoms up, girls.
What do you think this is? The Indy 500? Go, go, go! More ammo! More ammo!
Thought I heard you yelling for more gumbo.
No, no gumbo.
You gotta love the pain. Pain is a rocket fuel.
I have my art, and I have my friends. I have hope, and I'll be okay.
Hell yeah.
That's kind of violent. But at least the Nazis are dead.
Okay. So,
coming out this holiday season, I've got to look something up. So you
okay.
go ahead and tell people what
So
you thought
I really liked, okay, so I knew nothing about this either when we were going into this. I really liked the kind of juxtaposition we had between the dolls acting out stuff, but still seeing Steve Carell's face kind of there. And so we were kind of going back and forth between reality and what was happening there. And then there were some points in the trailer where I saw faces where I couldn't tell if they were more plasticized or not. So if we were looking at the real world, but he was kind of imagining what it would look like with his dolls. So I really enjoyed, like, just, it was visually, it was very interesting. So, and then the story looks kind of, it's a tough story from what we could see,
Sure.
but also kind of funny too, like a lot of fun, heartwarming-ish type stuff happening there too. So it looks good. I'm glad that we're looking at this.
Yeah, and with Robert Zemeckis being the director, I mean, a movie like Forrest Gump has a lot of just all of the sort of not bending reality, but just using sort of historical footage and how it did that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good fit for this to sort of use that imaginary side of this to tell something real and true and that matters, something that hits the emotions.
But we can use the toys to kind of go over the top and envision what could have happened, or what the man imagines could have happened or should have happened. So
right.
I feel like that's
like
a really
seeing the body fall out of that tower and then break as a toy was much better than seeing an actual person fall to their death.
Absolutely.
And whatever. So he can show things without it
bloody
hitting the same chord, but we'll still get it. We'll still get the emotion of it. We'll still understand the damage that's been done to this particular character. Now, as I was watching the trailer, I immediately was like, I've seen this. I know about this based on a true story. There's something I know here, and I just couldn't pull it forward in my memory. So the character that Steve Carell is playing, Mark Hogenkamp, there was a documentary about him called Marwencol that I have seen. It came out in 2010, and they actually show all of his little sets and all of his little things, and they talk about what he endured and sort of how he uses that as therapy for himself, and how it's sort of taken over his life, as his artistic pursuit. And it was from what I remember, it was a very interesting documentary. I'm not sure if that's still on streaming anywhere. If it is, and this movie is interesting to you, maybe jump into that documentary and check that out first. It might inform this a little bit more, but to see this come to life in this way, where we not only know the facts of what's happened to him and how he's using his artwork to, as a form of therapy, but we get to actually see him as a person, as a character embodied in Steve Carell, and sort of use his artwork to actually see some of the trauma happening and what that does.
Yeah. And also, really nice to see Steve Carell doing something other than comedy. So this is,
he's done his share of dramatic work, but this looks like it'll fit in a nice in-between place. This feels like it'll have heart. I was thinking as I watched it, there's probably going to be a moment or two in this where I would be the guy that would get choked up in the theater. I feel like there are going to be feels here.
Lots of feels.
But it looks like a really good setup. Lots of familiar faces in the cast, and Steve Carell at the lead just says, this is something I will definitely want to see. Now, this doesn't strike me as that big blockbuster that's going to pull in and put a lot of butts in seats, but it does seem like something that will get good word of mouth and probably good critical response, and hopefully people will go and see it. So I'm excited about this. I will definitely want to go see it when it comes out. The question is, what do you think? Is this kind of movie for you? Are you a fan of Steve Carell? Would you rather see somebody else as this character? Have you seen Marwencol? We can discuss all of that in the comments below, so be sure and give us your thoughts down there. In the meantime, if you like this video,
hit that thumbs up.
And please consider subscribing to the channel. We're nearing 100 subscribers, so we're excited about that. I know that makes us a teeny tiny little YouTube channel.
We are tiny.
But we just do this because we enjoy doing it, and we like spending time with you. So it means a lot to us that we're nearing 100.
Yeah, thanks,
no matter how small that number may be. So we thank you for being here, and we hope that you share these videos and help us get to that 100 a little bit faster. And if you're already subscribed, be sure and hit that bell icon so you can be notified the next time we drop a trailer reaction or a review. We've got a lot of stuff coming up here, a couple more reactions today. We're definitely going to see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom this week, so we will have that review up shortly. Anyway, so be sure and come back and check that out. Until the next time.
Bye.
Bye.